Africa. To the world, this is a land of icons: the lion, the elephant, and the tall giraffe. These are the giants we all know. But the story of this continent is not just written in the footprints of the big animals. It is also found in the hidden, quiet places of the small, the strange, and the silent ones. This is a story about time and about how nature works. There are animals here, some very old, some very strange, that live nowhere else on this planet. They are the true guardians of the land. They are the unique spirit of Africa. Deep within the Ituri Forest, the light is dim, the trees are thick, and it has stayed this way for millions of years. This is the home of the Okapi. For hundreds of years, people only heard stories of a forest zebra, a creature of myths. It was not until the early 1900s that scientists finally saw one. Though it has the stripes of a zebra, the Okapi is the only living relative of the giraffe. It is a link to the past. While its cousins went to the open plains and stretched their necks to the sky, the Okapi stayed in the shadows. Its stripes help it hide in the light that shines through the trees. It is built for silence. It uses deep sounds that we cannot hear to talk to its family. To find an Okapi is like trying to find a ghost in the trees. If the Okapi is the ghost of the forest, the Congo Peafowl is its jewel. Unlike its famous cousins in Asia, this bird is quiet, dark, and hard to find. It was the last of its kind to be discovered by scientists, hiding in the heart of Africa. It is a bird that likes to stay on the ground. It is a watcher of the forest floor, a reminder that the Congo still has secrets that we are only just learning. From the dark forest to the wide, shallow wetlands, here, nature looks like it comes from the age of the dinosaurs. This is the shoebill. It stands nearly 5 feet tall. It has a beak that looks like it was carved from wood. It seems to have stepped out of a prehistoric swamp. The shoebill is a patient hunter. It can stand still for hours or even days, waiting for a fish to swim by. It does not chase. It waits for the world to come to it. In the swamps of East Africa, it is the quiet ruler, a relic of a time when the world was much wilder than it is today. High above the African plains, where the air is thin and cold, another animal has made a home. This is the Gelada. They look like monkeys, but they are smaller and have a red patch on their chests. The Gelada is special because it is the only monkey that eats mostly grass. They spend their days on the cliffs, sitting in big, noisy groups. They are like the lawnmowers of the mountains. They have a society built on chatting. They are the masters of the steep cliffs, living where the ground is hard and steep. Now we leave the mainland. Millions of years ago, a large piece of land broke away from the rest of the world. This is Madagascar, an island so far from everything else that nature here went on its own path. Madagascar is the land of the lemur. There are over 100 types of these animals, and every single one of them is found only here. They are the survivors of a family that died out everywhere else on Earth. From the friendly, sun-loving, ring-tailed lemur to the tiny mouse lemurs, this island is a playground of nature. They fill all the roles that monkeys and squirrels fill on the mainland. But the darkness holds the strangest of them all, the eye. With its big ears to hear bugs hiding under tree bark and a long finger to catch them, the eye is a genius of the night. For a long time, people thought it was a bad omen. Today, we know it is a master of survival, and every home needs a master. On Madagascar, that is the Fossa. It is not quite a cat and not quite a dog, but it is the top predator of the island. It is a powerful hunter, the final part of a chain of life that has been living in the middle of the ocean for millions of years. Back on the mainland in the oldest desert on Earth, life finds a way in the toughest places. Under the sand lives the Namib golden mole. It does not dig like a normal mole. It moves through the sand as if it were swimming. It has no eyes because it does not need them. It uses its sense of touch to find food. It is a small golden piece of life that lives where the sun would burn almost anything else. It is a marvel of survival. The animals we have met today, the Okapi, the Shoebill, the Gelada, the Lemurs, and the golden mole, are all witnesses to the long history of Africa. But the problem is that they are fragile. Because they are found nowhere else, they have no other home. If their forest is cut down or their swamp is dried up, they have nowhere to go. They will simply disappear. Africa's unique animals are the map of the continent's soul. They are the result of millions of years of nature at work. We are the guardians of this land. We are the ones who decide if the Okapi keeps walking, if the Shoebill keeps watching,